But I'm so glad that he saw the vision. Because, it's always been 50-50 in our relationship. But I'm be honest with you. I love him. Like I said, I love him, everything, right? But a closed mouth don't get fed. I needed him to learn his business. So now he's getting fed. So before I close out, very briefly, I'm going to have Janice Parker come forth really quick. Thanks, Janice. Give her a hand.
I'm just going to show you all a couple of things to do when you want to do your business to help you. I use these as a guide. So if you don't really know a lot when you first start doing these to help you. These are little, kind of like key cards. Right. And it tells you about your products. So when you're talking to someone, you could have that knowledgeable right in front of you, where you don't have to try to learn all 42 products that we have. But you can do these boards to meet your needs. They're like about $9.99 at Staples, and this is one of the ones with the benefits on it.
We know already. We know already. We're working all the time.
I suggest that everybody get this one. It has the 9 herbs that's in the tea, and it tells you everything that each and every one of the herbs do. So when a person comes to my booth, they look at that first. I show them about the herbs. I show them the difference between the 2 drops and the 2 king of herbs. So when I'm talking to a person, if I see they're really focused on this, I can pick this up and start to tell them what it does. Do I know everything it does by heart? Not so much sometimes, because you get a blank area. But right here, it lists all that it does. Yeah. So when I'm talking to people, this is my guideline. They ask me what's the difference between the 2 king of the herbs. I can look and tell them, well, this does this and this does that. It's just it's kind of like a cheat sheet as well. But when you're vending, it says something about yourself when you do your table, your personality. So when you have these things on your table and you set your table up really cute, it draws people to it. The green alone draws people to your table. You can have a banner. You can do the 6 feet banners. You have a 6 feet banner. You have your table set up. People come right to you. If you've got a messy table, sometimes people is not gonna. They're like
not at all.
Too much going on. They'll bypass you. If you're not in front of your table and talking to people, don't be scared to talk. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Oh, you see them coming, you got a nice scarf on, and even if they don't say nothing, God bless you, or something like that, that's what I do when I'm vending. Because you know what, that person go down there, they go all the way back around, and then they come back to me. Okay. Or you give them a piece of paper, can I give you some information? I just don't say here. I say, hi, how are you doing? Can I give you some health information about my company? Yeah. They'll take it. Okay, yeah. And they'll go all the way back around, or they'll sit down and have dinner, or whatever they're going to do, whatever event you're at. And then you'll read the information and come back to you. Information is key, too, to be able for people to take with them. Because if they don't buy anything from you right then and there, they'll buy something later. They'll go to your website. You didn't miss. Get your business cards. $9.99 at Staples for $500. But everybody say, oh, I don't like them cheap looking cards. As much as I give them out, they work for me. Yes. They work for me every single day.
They work for me too.
A week.
Yep, they work.
People may not call me. I get calls now from last year and things like that. Right. But I never give up. I always promote my business. When I get out of my car, I put something on this car right here and something on this car. Where you put it at, the key location. Put it right where they got to stick their key in the door. Right. They can't miss it. If you put it on your windshield, you might get a phone call like I did. Because the man didn't see it, it rained, it went all over his windshield, he was mad. He called me and ran for the radio. That's when I got into the swag bag, okay? The bag is plastic, you put it on their car, it can't mess up their car. But nonetheless, the summer's coming, so this is a great way. Don't be scared. When you park, be next to somebody, stick a card there. You never know what that person may need. When you go to bring out the counter, hi, how are you? Or the drive-thru, when they give you your change, you give them a card.
Yep, they give you change.
Sometimes I ask them how many people are working. They say, oh, 10. I reach in my back, because I always got it near me. There's 10 cards. Give everybody a card. We need you at work, not at home. Great business. If you need an opportunity, call me. I leave it like that, right? Because we don't want to give them too much information. Post up. Make them come call you. Right? Make them go to your website. When they hit you up on Facebook and stuff like that, some people that's already in another business, you know what I send them? An opportunity call. Yeah. Or I send them the comp plan. And then I said, if you want to have a conversation, I do like Coach told me. Coach Stormy said, once you get past 2 or 3 messages, take it off of Facebook and pick up the phone and call them. And I called them because the voice means different. Sometimes you read text messages and stuff wrong. You be get offended. You be looking at it. But if you have a conversation, hey, how you doing? I'm fine. Me and the guy went back and forth over isogenic. He was happy with his 6%, wasn't he, Destiny? So you need to say, my 16-year-old entrepreneur makes more than you?
He said $300.
He was happy with his 6% of 300. He said he got $80, and he was like, We was like, add another 70 to it and catch up with us. We start off with 10%. So those are some of the things you do need to know about the company. If you don't have the visibility kit, please get it. It's worth the conversation. It's a lot of information in there, it's magazines in there, it's videos in there, and things like that you can put on your table when you're vending. You can run that video and it can speak for yourself. People will stop. They hear music, they see pictures, they'll stop. That's when you got them. And always, at least make a gallon of tea. I come to some people vending tables and I be like, well, so where's the tea? But you know me, because I'm me. I go out and get them the tea. I don't have a problem with it.
Out of the
Give
trunk.
you the tea bag, I give you the tea. Because now you're prepared. I get little cups. Coach got on me about that too. I used to give out shot glasses. Because I figure like this, they only want to taste it. And if they know it's going to detox them, they're not going to do it for 8 ounces. I'm not going to waste my tea. So I still do the shot glasses. But if a person is serious, I ask them, do you want a full serving or I can give you this? If they just want to taste it. If they taste it, you got it. Because they think already that it's herbal tea and they're not going to like it. Oh, this is green tea, this is herbal tea. And they just say, I don't want it. And I tell them, no, it actually tastes like water. And they believe me, and I give them a shot. And I give them a shot of NutriBurst. I'm not scared to give out my products. I give them out a lot. Because you know what? Before I leave that event, they come back.
Exactly.
And that's when you got them. And you have to have product. You have to have inventory. Because don't start, sometimes if I don't have certain things on my table, I won't put the posting up. Why? Because if that person wants that, and I can't get to them right then and there, sometimes I'm a little leery. You gotta go with where you're going. If it's a children's event, I wanna go with NutriBurst, chewy things like that. I'm not gonna put out facial stuff and all that other kind, because I feel like this, their parents are not interested too much, because all mothers and fathers put yourselves aside and go for the children. Once I